Hey y'all, it's me, Kathy. This is my last trip to the grocery store. I found some tilapia on sale, so I bought it. And my first thought was to blacken it, but then my second thought was everybody does blacken tilapia. So today I did a Parmesan encrusted baked tilapia with a quick and easy vodka sauce, and it came out fantastic. Recipes on the website, and enjoy the video. First, we're going to start with our ingredients for our fish. They are some Parmesan cheese, panko, salt, pepper, dried onion, garlic powder, basil, and there they are, to just reiterate. We're going to throw all those ingredients into a food processor. In this case, I used my magic bullet because it's not very much ingredients. And you're going to process those until they are well blended, but still a little bit chunky. You want to get some good texture on that fish. We're going to prepare a baking pan with a little spray of nonstick cooking spray and some butter. I put a couple of pats of butter in there and threw that in the 375-degree oven that we're preheating. And now we're going to prepare our fish. We're going to put our fillets on some paper towels, and we're going to dry them real well with some more paper towels just to make sure that fish is nice and dry. And then we're going to cut the tilapias into smaller fillets just so you can feed more people or eat smaller fillets. And we're going to place our smaller fillets in our buttered pan. And we're going to season them with some salt and some pepper. And there they are, seasoned up nicely. Then we're going to take some mayonnaise. And mayonnaise has two reasons that we're using them in this dish. Number one, it helps the crumbs stick on. And number two, it keeps the fish moist when you're baking it. So we're going to squirt a little on each fillet, and we're going to spread it around to cover the fillet from end to end, side to side. And there they are. And now we're going to add our Parmesan topping. Sprinkle it on evenly on each fillet. And now we're going to press the topping into the mayonnaise to make sure that it stays put. Ready to go in the oven. After we spray them with a little non-stick cooking spray to give them a nice brown crust. Now in the oven, 375 for 15 minutes. When it comes out, the skin or the topping on the fish should be nicely browned, and the fish should flake. You just take a fork and kind of pull it apart, and if it flakes, it's done. Now we're going to make our vodka sauce. We start with some onion and some garlic that are finely diced. And then we have vodka, milk, sour cream, marinara, chives, basil, salt, and pepper. There, I did it. There they are. And I know I said this was a simple sauce, and it is. It's just got a few ingredients. We're going to add some oil to a saucepan, about a tablespoon. And we're going to saute our garlic and onions and our seasonings, which are salt, pepper, basil, chives. And we're going to stir those around. Then we're going to take a quarter of a cup of vodka, and we're going to add those to our softened, translucent onions and garlic. And we're going to stir that around on medium-high heat until the vodka is reduced by half, which means that half the liquid will go away. And now we're going to add 1 tablespoon of flour, and we're going to stir that in to incorporate it very well into the garlic and onions. And it's kind of pasty, but it's perfect. Now we're going to add a cup of milk. I'm going to stir that around until it's well blended and the mixture begins to thicken a little bit. Now we're going to add our sour cream, and we're going to continue to stir all the while the sauce will be thickening. I did use a whisk to break up the sour cream chunks. And when it's nicely thickened, and you don't want it too thick because we're going to do one more thing. We're going to add marinara sauce to it. And you're going to stir that in and keep blending until the marinara sauce is well incorporated into your cream sauce. And it's looking nice. Mine was a little thick, so I thinned it out with a little chicken stock. If you're brave, you can add some more vodka to thin it out. And you're going to keep stirring that till it's perfect. Now we're going to spoon our vodka sauce over our tilapia. I threw in a little asparagus spears on there, but it's really good.